Bonjour!
As mentioned last time, all radialzoans thus far feed by standing on a pole using a feeding surface, but some animals may innovate on this design. These animals turned their feeding surface into a set of 8 long feeding arms, since this is better for square cube law, more feeding surface relative to volume. Again, many clades of protozoans will already have evolved this adaptation. Even this is one of 2 clades of animals to develop this adaptation, although it is the first and vastly more successful clade of radialzoans to develop this adaptation. I'll call this clade Emo e Sum Animalibus, or top and bottom animals. It'll make sense once I describe this next clade. So, as Radialzoa diversifies, some forms may begin actively moving around their environment. This condition is called motility, in contrast to sessility, the inability to do such, that describes all clades I've introduced so far, save for lunar plantae. On Earth, this resulted in the evolution of bilateral symmetry, but it doesn't have to happen the same way on this alien planet. One hypothesis as to how this happened is, on Earth, radial symmetry evolved when animals developed a distinct top and bottom, and the body revolved around this one-dimensional line of symmetry. And they developed bilateral symmetry when they developed a distinct front and back. This is tied to motility, since having a front is good for some reason. We don't quite know why. It might be that it gives you a forward direction to move in, or that you can be more aerodynamic / need fewer propulsion devices. And civilization probably plays a big role in this too. On Earth, they simply developed a totally new axis of their body, but on this alien planet, they may instead turn their top and bottom into a front and back, making them into organisms without a distinct top or bottom. All of this will have numerous ramifications to their anatomy, which I will get into as they come up. I'll call this clade Frontum Pterygum Animalibus. That pronunciation was particularly horrible, or front and back animals, and I will describe their novel condition as front and back radial symmetry, and there is the explanation for the last clade's name. Their names are juxtaposed to each other, and this is also why the name for the kingdom is Radialzoa, since they are all radially symmetrical. I was originally calling them Xenozoa, but that name was too likely to be converged on. So yeah, it's the outro. Like and subscribe. But yeah. Anyway, this episode did take a relatively long time because I had to rewrite most of the script, but yeah. It all went mostly smoothly. Me editing it tonight, yeah, iMovie was very much making a point of being iMovie. But yeah. See y'all next time.